Hello everybody, welcome back to another Homestuck Flash animation. This time we have a walkabout, I've been told. And it is the beginning of Act 6, Intermission 3. And hey, it is currently 11:11 in certain time zones. Not my time zone, it is 10:11 for me, but it is a 11:11 on the eastern coast, I believe. So hey, all of you East Coast people, we ended up on a arc number for the starting time, so yay! Yay us! Okay, so Act 6, Intermission 3. Let us begin. Game doesn't play, try another browser. Chrome or Firefox. Okay, there it is. Hey, Minda. Waiting for her to just trip and eat shit down those stairs. It occurred to me that she must have hair that, when it's not braided up like this, her hair must be just as crazy as the condenses. Condenses. Alright, so where are we going? Yeah, I'm going to turn my volume down just a bit. Should sound the same for you guys, though. Open the chest. Hey, it's Jane's hat. A dirty old fedora. Totally useless. This nasty trash isn't coming anywhere close to your head. Doesn't even have horn holes. Looks like something an archaeologist would wear. Wonder whose memory this is. Probably Aradia's, I suppose. Hornless troll Indiana Jones hat. Hashtag. Well, no, it's like, because Mina has her hair braided, so, like, and you can tell it's just as long as the condenses, but it's braided up, so it's actually, like, in control. Hey! Double trident. You already have one of these, but there is nothing wrong with stowing a little more solid gold in your inventory. You got an extravagant Ghost Sea Princess lifestyle to maintain. Hashtag gold. Hashtag dollar 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 dollar. Hashtag booyah. Hey! Speaking of Aradia, greetings. I've been meaning to say hello since you arrived. Megiddo? Well, yes and no. Hashtag aw hell no. Yes, but not the one you were thinking of. Which one then? I like to consider myself as something of a caretaker for this place. You know, hashtag the afterlife. What's up with the hashtags all of a sudden? Oops. Hold the mic. Sorry about that. I'd refer to myself as an excellent host, but that has become something of a loaded phrase. Hashtag smiley face. Ah, yes. Cute little dimples. You look like Megiddo. But you sure don't sound like any Megiddo I know. I should hope not. Anyway, those of us who are concerned with the preservation of reality have been looking forward to this day for some time. Hashtag even though time is really just a figure of speech here. Huh. Why would you be looking forward to this shit? The sky just broke, stupid fairy. Not the devastation so much as your arrival. You have some big plans, yes? What's it to you? Oh, nothing. I'm merely extending the courtesy of a formal welcome. Now off with you, go find your friends. That is why you finally come out of your palace, isn't it? Yeah. Guess I'll get going then. Ta! Alright. Very chill introduction. Boondala! Hashtag ka-ching! It's not much, but you pocket the loot without a second thought. The bankroll's been a little slack since you died. Every bit helps in your climb back to obscene wealth. Hashtag broke. Hey, it's a Scalemate plush. Hashtag Pyro Sprite. Yeah, by the way, I can see my sprite, my Scalemate in the back there. I have him. It's like, can't actually. Yeah, he's right there, right over my shoulder, sitting on top of my lovely Voltron pillow. Holy shit! You're never gonna stop hugging this thing ever. Highly desirable merchandise. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, where are we going? Oil can. Hey, this bottle even has the label intact. Typically, the label is ripped off and applied to chalk murals. The fact that it still has a label makes it much more valuable as a collector's item. Always gotta be mindful of the cash value of the useless shit you find in chests. P.S. You take a little sip. It tastes awful. Ew. Ew. That's bronze potion. Stuff is supposed to make you kiss good with side effects of mild to total paralysis. Wait a minute, isn't this just troll blood? Ah, yuck. Throw it off a cliff. Good. Away with it. Alright. I think I missed something earlier, so I'm going to backtrack just a tad. It's good to be back on the blog again. Had a busy weekend at work. But now we are back to the Homestuck, and all is good with the world. Alright. A skeleton. Ancient serpent bones. Again, a strange thing to find. Well, what wouldn't be strange here? Who would have a memory of these? Huge prehistoric green serpents have always played a major role in your people's mythology, both before and after your session scratched. Of course, only people with an interest in ancient lore and dusty old bones give a crap about that. They're much more interested in their memory and their monetary value. Hopefully you can find a sucker to pay up for them big time. Where's the prawn shop in this bitch? Whoop. Lost. No, backtracking. I went the wrong way. Yes, that's a dead end. Where you want to go is that way. Thanks, Aradia. Nick. Double pistols and a wink. Thanks. Weirdo. What's it? Rebubble this. What? I can choose whether. It's like, well, I love what Aradia is doing, so I'm going to pick heart. I don't know what that rebubble this memory means. You rebubble the memory to your followers without really thinking ahead. It has no conceivable relevance to anyone who follows your feed. And everyone wonders why they've been bothering to read this shit. A few people who were on the fence about you quietly unfollow your bubbler feed. The horror terrorists thank you for contributing to the entropy of the afterlife. Okay, so Mina's streaming this to Tumblr? Okay. Well, so am I suppose, so I can't really judge her for that, but... Okay. More Boondala. Now we're talking. This could get your broke ass off the canvas. Such a crime that the insane fortune you accumulate in your game doesn't persist after you die. You guess that's true. You really can't take it with you to the other side. But once you're there, you can try to make it back in a fucking hurry. Okay, well this looks like the right way to go, so of course I'm going to go the other way. Standard RPG exploration logic. Well, this should be interesting. Hiya, Housey. Yo, orange guy. Or, yellow guy? Squash colored? What's your deal? What the fuck is with all these 8 balls? Are you, crying? Hashtag awkward. Silence. Bring me a horse and I am yours forever. What? And he does have the trail of 8 balls leading up to him for some reason. I guess because he is obsessed with Riska, so... Housey MD? Oh, hush. Afraid of calling Housey Housey? I don't know. I'm just terrible with name pronunciations. Hussy. I suppose Hussy does look better. Probably right. Got a bloody cherub tooth. Ugh. The fact that this is in a chest here is kind of disturbing to you in ways you can't really explain. I think you'll try to sell this thing to the highest bidder as soon as possible. Or whoever makes the first offer. Yes, by all means get rid of Caliborn's tooth as soon as possible. What? Wait, you hear something nearby? Is that... sobbing? This is just this same conversation again. Okay. Hussey's a weird dude. Now we are somewhere else entirely. Some kind of beach. You got a juju. An effigy, to be precise. It has magical properties, binding it to the mortality of someone, depending on what hat it wears. Hey, maybe you'll hang it from this tree. Nah, that's a bit morbid. Hashtag you'll just hawk it to some chump. Looking at the trees just because... Oh, hey, there's... Arania. Ooh, the... Solix's territory. Got a bunch of throwing stars. Definitely Solix's territory. Whoa, these are badass. Maybe you'll keep a few instead of selling them all. Unless someone blows you away with an offer, of course. Forgot what Solix's land was called, like brains and heat or fire or something. I don't know, blood and heat. Dave E. Bubbles. Hey, hey, Mom, Dad, there's a dinosaur or a ghost or whatever in my room. Yeah, right, Junior, go back to bed. Okay. Got a pair of timetables. Use these to travel through time, which in the furthest ring doesn't always mean much. Traveling back in time could also transport you millions of light sweeps away. Better probably just sell them to an eccentric billionaire. Ooh, like that kid across the water there. You bet he's loaded. What? Oh, hi Dave. How do I get to Dave? Ooh. Echidna statue. And obviously not to scale depiction of the denizen Arania consulted with to learn how to scratch your session. The decision to scratch, of course, came with major consequences, and you guess it's only now that the true extent of those consequences are fully apparent. Looks like it's time to clean up your mess. Oh, you can probably make bank off this thing. Hey, Arania. There you are. Haven't seen much of you since you joined us in the afterlife. I know you are royalty and all, but it isn't very sociable of you to lock yourself in your lavish moon hive forever. Everyone has missed you. Well, I'm here now, aren't I? Yes, and it's good that you are. I was just about to come find you, so we could discuss the recent calamity out in the abyss. Hashtag wordplay, 8-letter words. Oh yes. I guess she's the one. She must be the one making those hashtags too. Why is everybody on Tumblr all of a sudden? This must be the point where Tumblr started to become popular, and so now it's getting fandom shoutouts. Yeah, so you saw it too, huh? Explosions. That was the guy, right? Skull guy, laser breath, Lord something, Calimiborn. What do you say? Clamiborn. What do you say his shit was again? I'd try to avoid saying his true name. Bad juju. Clamiborn is probably safe though. What's it matter? He already here, ain't he? Yeah. Ba-dum-bum. I guess, but yes, the Lord of Time was responsible. He is a Time Lord! Ah! Oh, yes. See, when I was trying to guess what Caliborn's class spec title was, I kind of threw out Time Lord because I'm a huge, well, not so much these days, but you know, I know Doctor Who, I like Doctor Who, and so it'd be hilarious if he were a Time Lord, and he's a Time Lord. Anyway, the Doctor was responsible for the destruction of that dream bubble and the murder of all those innocent ghosts. Ghost murder, second death, soulicide. Innocent ghosts. Killing ghosts is a thing that can happen. Killing ghosts as a thing that can happen is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I'll make the rules mean I merely observe them and explain them thoroughly to anyone who will listen, like you. Yeah. Last thing I need is an enemy more of your lobstervations. Hashtag fish puns. Hashtags 2x combo. Hashtag booyah. Anyway, that explosion kicked ass. It kind of did. Explosions rule the school. Like School of Fishes, I mean? Ha ha ha. I agree that it's more excitement than we've had here for millennia, but all of us here in the afterlife are in serious danger of being exterminated. Again? Well, yeah, what the yeah, I mean... What happens when you kill a ghost? I suppose at that point you're just done? If you're a ghost and you die, that's it. There's no... Yeah, there's absolutely no coming back from that. Yeah, I got that. Figured I'd have to be the hero and bail your suckers out again. This time I might not even blow y'all up with a bomb. Oh, really? What exactly is your plan? Very curious. To get all us ghosts here to team up and kill that asshole? Duh. What? Oh, Minda, that's such a terrible idea. Poor death choices, as opposed to poor life choices. Yeah, right. Like you have a better idea? Well, sounds alarmingly similar to Rose's plan to deal with Jack Noir. It's like, we'll all just gang up on him. We can take him. As a matter of fact, I do have a better plan. Well, this one's hashtagable. Rebubble. You accidentally rebubble this memory to the wrong feed. Turns out to be badly off topic and you lose a couple followers. You immediately dispatch another bubble specifically to tell them to go fuck themselves. Alright. Let's see, this might lead to Dave. Hey, found... not Dave, but Rose is good too. Complacency of the learned. Wow, this looks really... Huh. It just disappeared from your hand in a crazy blur. What the... Oh, that human girl has it. She looks like she's enjoying it a lot more than you ever would. You'll let her have this one. I love how apparently just Rose has super speed, but only when it comes to gathering, you know, embarrassing literature. She pulled the same trick on Carcat with his trashy romance novel. Probably wasn't worth Jack anyways. Hey. Hello. It's, you! Don't worry, Mina, I'm terrible with names too. Yes. Well, I just remembered, I just realized I forgot to do a conversation with Arania, so I'll have to go back and do that after this conversation. Human! Right? Where are the horns at? So weird. That's right. Rose, more specifically. Who cares, the little human girl? Wanna ask you something? You're not very good at this, are you? What? Talking to people? Hey, F off, F you. It's okay that you are, I'm not trying to criticize. I can kind of relate, actually. I've heard some things about you. That pink rocky environment back there, that's a memory of your home, right? Before and Moon? Is that what their plant was called in the pre-scratch period, before and? So like both troll plants just have very obvious names. I kind of like that. You announced the throne and ran away to the moon, didn't you? And then you lived there completely alone for how many years? What are years? I think I'm starting to lose track of what a year is myself. That seems to be what happens when you spend enough time out here. Abyss Madness, Meteor Fever. I'm just curious about you. You seem like an interesting person who probably has a lot of stories to tell. Also, I like your braids. Well, I understand you discovered something on the moon which originally contained your copy of the game. Is that true? ... Hashtag dot. Hashtag dot. Hashtag dot. Maybe we could spend some time together and get to know each other. When you have a chance, of course. Man. You're like an alien Windfang. All wordy and nosy and nice to me for no discernible reason. All pun discernible. You know, you even have the same COD tier jammies on. Goddamn ugly. Just another bright orange blubbermouth. Fusa blows orange out of the water. Let's just forget I said anything. Okay. Why not? You rebubble the memory and immediately spark a flame war among others who rebubble it. They chime into the memory, adding their 2 moon pennies. The hostile rhetoric begins to pile up, and soon you try to trace the argument from the beginning in a linear fashion. But you can't. It's pure chaos, as the bubbles have hopelessly dispersed throughout the ring, reducing any coherence the argument once had into shrieking white noise. The Dark Gods enjoy another small victory over order and reason. Thank you, Tumblr. Ask Rose to join. So... is Rose flirting? Go flirt with the pre-condens. Rose, it won't end well. Extra talky human? It's me again. Sup? Hey. Got a poor position for you? You know that bad guy? Just wrecked the sky and killed some dead mofos? Rainbow Barfer? Lord English? Yes, I know of him. Want to team up with me and kill him, or... Absolutely! Yay! Word! But later. Much later, really? God. We can't interrupt the plan which has been put into inexorable motion. Or for that matter, the meteor we're traveling on, which has been similarly propelled. Troll Isaac Newton. Troll Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in Paradox space. We have to rendezvous with our rebooted ancestors, as it were, and help them win their game. Alpha players, hashtag Team Guardians, Teen Guardians, hashtag fun. In the process, we will ideally become stronger and more experienced. Only then will we be ready to help you defeat them. Additional fun. Oh my glob, you really are circuiting the fuck out of this? come on, stop over planning. Let's all just fly away together and wreck his shit. There are like billions of ghosts out there, right? We got numbers on our side. Billions. I mean, probably. Yes, but even if I agreed, I couldn't just fly away with you now. I'm not even standing here. I'm asleep on our meteor. This is a dream projection you're talking to? Kind of like a hologram, I guess. What? You're new to dream bubbles, aren't you? There's a very, like, vulpine look she's got there. I'd be more than happy to explain to you how they work in extensive detail. Like, somehow with that face, that looks like a, you know, proposition. Light players. Later, Rosefang. I like that. Whoop. Sorry, kitty. I almost kicked my cat. Come on, you love it and you know it. Rebubble. You rebubble this memory and no one understands it at all. People say things that are so ignorant you want to go curl up in a tiny ball and pray for a swift second death. Yeah, Rosemary is better, but Rosefang is a nice nickname. Now, where's that conversation I missed? Ask about friends. So where is every Moby? Moby? Want to talk to him about something? Dead Franz, Ghost Bros, Haunt Pals, I don't know. I believe most of our friends have gathered in this dream bubble. You should be able to find them if you explore a bit. What do you want to talk to them about? Gotta get the gang back together. Alpha Trail reunion, yo. Hey, cat, get out of here. Cat's playing with a cable. Take down the douche of time. Eyebrow waggle. You say he's invincible, but I think that's exactly the kind of loser BS that made us lose like a bunch of fucking losers in the first losing place. Losers, losing, experts, lose masters, fail pros. We can do it if we all, like, work together and shit. It's like, power of friendship? Maybe? Team Fork. Lol. If we build an army, or maybe a ghost army? Think of how glum and sick would that be? So sick. So cool. Sick perhaps, but not a very good strategy. You will just be leading everyone into permanent oblivion. At least you will without coming up with a better plan first. So then what's your awesome idea? To be a little more patient. Patience, praxis, alliterative assonance. I've been following clues regarding the whereabouts of a secret weapon that may be the key to defeating him. Oh, really? What's the weapon? The Repron. The Repron weapon, I mean, is not a what, but a who. Really, Mina? She is the other cherub, the Lord's female counterpart who once occupied the same body. Hashtag aliens. But when they reached maturity, his personality dominated the host, assuming complete control. Xenobiologically fascinating species. She technically died that day, and now her spirit presumably roams somewhere out here in the furthest ring. So the legend goes. We need to find her before he does. He will surely want to finish her off. Cherub. What? Okay, I didn't really follow any of that junk, so, you go right ahead and find your cherub, girl. I'll be right here building my ghost army. Biatch! Very well, best of luck with that. But try to remember it has been a really long time since any of our friends have done anything important at all. Like, almost eternity. Maybe more difficult to find recruits for your army than you think. I hope you like frustrating conversations. Hey, that's Homestuck in a nutshell. If I didn't like frustrating conversations, I would have quit this shit years ago. Mina, please. Okay, I admit that most of them were chumpy as gloves when we were trying to win our game. But this time when I'm through with them, they'll be the loyal murderous mob of some fucking theory our people were always supposed to be. And if you don't think I can do that, then I remind you of who I grew up to be in another dimension? Or whatever. Batter witch, water bitch, oh my, OMFG, yes, 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 water bitch. You didn't remind me at all, your condescension. I believe you were hatched to be a tyrant, and I pray that your campaign of bullying and imitation goes swimmingly. You're the best, Sir Cat. Come here. Yes, kiss, kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss, kiss. You accidentally rebubble this memory to the wrong feed. It turns out badly off topic. Blah, 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 blah. What's this way? The rebubble. The bunny or the actress? Thorns of Golgoth. Any sane adventurer would cast these instruments of the occult into the farthest ring and forget they ever existed. And it looks like somebody did just that. A wise move. So is this rebloggable? Yeah. Yeah, we were just talking a while ago about how he sucks at his Sylladex. Wow, what a weird answer. I think these are all like actual bits of conversation. Just imagine something ugly made by a jackass. Yeah, I very vaguely remember these lines. They chronologically have been around for at least triple that. Yeah, these are all just like random bits of dialogue random lines of dialogue that Dave has said at some point in the comic. You rebubble the memory and are about to get on with your day when you notice something weird in your feed. It seems like a spam ghost has hacked your soul and has been rebubbling weird advertisements to your followers for the last 50 billion sweeps? This is a disaster. You have almost no followers left. Most of the ads are for gross horror terror porn and flagella erection medication. Ugh. Yeah, that is terrible when it happens. I've never had somebody hack my blog, but I've seen people hack the tags all the time. Like you go look for Steven Universe stuff and you find just a bunch of like gross dicks. It's terrible. Oh, and now we're here somehow. Might as well follow this path. So I have no idea where I'm going anyway, so. Hey, Kanaya. Oh, hey, the Miriam-looking girl. Miriam-looking girl? What's the deal with you? The deal with the Miriam-looking girl is that she is wondering what the deal is with the Perexis-looking girl, and specifically why the former has piqued the latter's curiosity. The deal with things, the topic of wonder, people-looking people. People-looking people. Why? Dunno. Seems to me two Miriams is overdoing it a bit. I mean, two captors, I understand. Yeah. Yeah, two captors makes perfect sense. One was more than enough. I guess the Dolorosa was a bit of a handful in her timeline. The same thing occurred to me. You aren't much like the one we had. You talk weird. Kind of a tough act to follow, to be fair, though. The same thing occurred to me yet again. Things are the same, and how are they? Things that are the same, and how they occur to people. Looks like you got the rainbow drinker thing going on, too. The goggles do nothing. I suppose. So, you go around looking like that all the time, or... To my knowledge, yes. Kind of personal? Is there an alternative degree of autoluminescence I should be aware of? And if so, how foolish should I feel for only learning about that now? On a scale of 1 to idiot? I'm no drinker buff, but yeah, our Miriam figured out how to control it. Really? She probably had more time to figure it out than you. When you're stuck in a busted session for 3 sweeps without much to do, you figure some stuff out about yourself. Not my buzzbag wax, but maybe you should ask her. I think. Don't you mean ask? Bugs. I don't think so. Why not? I'd like to, but I can't get up the nerve. Aw, come on. It's like, oh, and there I go, predicting the dialogue. Oh, come on, she's cool. Check out her ink yet? Fucking dope. Oh, she's got tattoos. I assume she means tattoos. So we got a tattooed Miriam to look forward to, hopefully. That does in fact sound hashtag fucking dope. Yes. She's an amazing person. It is very intimidating. Aw, come on. You're fine. I had the same feelings of trepidation the last time I encountered someone I admired. Aw, come on! And that worked out fine! You're fine! You'll be fine. Just get up the courage, you can do it. Oh yeah, who was that? Nope. You mean her over there? Oh, I love Mina. She sees what's up. Talking girl in the orange nighty jams? I see. Saw you two hanging together last time. She or G-Frond? The red sort, I mean? Maybe. Additional bashful blank hashtags. Aw, yes. Oh, Rosemary. Rosemary's the best ship. That's adorbs, yo. Yeah, just completely straight face too. That is adorbs. Sewing machine. Ooh, looks really expensive. You bet you could. Wait, what's she looking at? The Miriam girl is looking at you funny. But is this thing hers? You don't want to start any trouble over this dumb gizmo? You slowly put it back in the chest. Very casually, like it ain't no thing. You'll come back and swipe it later when she's not around. And another potion. Fuchsia potion. Legend says this enchanted potion is supposed to... Oh god, it's more troll blood! Like, this is royal blood! Well, an absolute outrage that probably some commoner had the audacity to draw royal blood. You're almost mad enough to not give a shit. You chuck it over the edge. Glass shatters. Someone below says, ow. Someone below says, ow, eh? Wonder if that's... I hope that's Gamgee. I hope Gamgee just got hit in the head with a potion of somebody's blood. If I don't know if it's somebody, Pfeffery's blood. Another Juju. What's up with all the Jujus lying around? Jujus are very wide-ranging sorts of magical objects. You never know what form they'll take. This one's particularly useless, though. It has the power to travel through time, only into the future, though. At exactly 1 second per second. I didn't get a clear look at what that was before it disappeared behind the text bubbles. I couldn't even really tell what exactly that Juju was. Some kind of box-shaped thing. Got a Dursite tabloid. Says some human girl is dead. Oh, ain't that news here. You don't recognize her? Inside is the usual kind of sensationalized sleaze you're used to seeing from these. You spent a long time on Durst during your game. You always enjoyed reading these. They're almost always about assassinations, some of which were yours. Well, she was the thief of life, so I imagine she did get some good killing going. Numbest son of a bitch who had the gumption to glue a nasty pair of latex cat lips to his face. Nimblest son of a bitch. Yeah, I remember this conversation. I think this was from when he was like trying to start an RP going with Jade. Dave. Hey, cape guy. You're, human, what's his cape? With the shades. That's exactly my name. See also Shaggy, 2 cape. Everyone stupidly insists on calling me Dave, though. Dave, though. So, Dave Cape, where's your bro? A bro? Hmm? He's dead. Like, the ghostless kind of dead, I think? Well, maybe. Hard to say. Unless you meet the kid version, as in the guy we both saw with the pointy shades. Kid bro, what the fuck? Remember he grabbed my sleeping teen mom and flew away and that was the last I saw of him? That's sort of what he does. Just vanishes like a mysterious motherfucker. No. Not that guy. Actually, I gave him a sweet high five a little while ago, but that's not who I mean. One of the best high five ever. That was a pretty sweet high five. What? When did you give him a high five? I was not informed of this high five that took place. Not cool. Who cares? I'm talking about your other bro. The cool shouty kid who got PO'd and went to clam spray the fuck out. Oh, Carcat, you mean? I don't know, he's around. I saw him talking to his ancestor a while ago. Hey! The sufferer's somewhere around here. Don't think he likes him very much. That's not at all surprising. I mean, Carcat hates himself, so why on earth would he like his ancestor? What? Shelly should be hanging out with that glubbin' dork. I doubt he actually wants to, but you know how it is with ancestors. Ancestors, you know how it is. Shaggy 2 cape. Okay, maybe you don't, since I guess you're actually an ancestor yourself. Or you were to some dead girl I never met, but anyway. I think her name was Fury or something. Pfeffery! They just seem to... I don't know. Have this inexplicable power over you. I mean, look at Kanaya over there. She's in fucking shambles about hers. Like, it isn't even rational or anything. They just represent something you measure yourself up to. Dude, come get the ruler. And even though they probably aren't all they're cracked up to be, it just kind of gets in your head, you know? Nah. My ancestor was fucking lame. Oh yeah, what was Alpha Pfeffery like? In another Tooniverse, I grew up it. In another Tooniverse, I grew up to be an ice-cold murder bitch in charge of everybody, which makes perfect sense. Including a pair of human clowns, slam poets. So the only one I got to measure up to is me, and it turns out I measure up awesomely. Fuchsia ruler. And on that day, human What's-His-Cape learned that the only real treasure was a forced sense of self-esteem. He thanked the punky sea princess for her radical wisdom, and then she went away. I think that maybe I was just owned? You rebubble the memory and immediately spark a flame war among others who rebubble it. Blah, 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 blah. I think I could drop some sick rhymes about all this. I'm gonna use it to fight my bro with. Cry? Ooh, sword. The Ribitar. Those everywhere tremble at the mere sight of this lethal amphibious scourge. So overwhelming is their terror that... Haha, yeah, right. The sword is almost too ridiculous for words. It's a nice conversation piece, though. Oh shit, is it made of ruby? Come to mama. What the f- And now I can't move! Let me go, hussy! Hey, get lost, kid. This is my hiding place. Can't you see English is coming for me? Hashtag Dota. Again? Dota? Defense of the Ancients? He is coming for us all! Alright, well, that's a thing. So Hussey is scared of his own villain. The villain in his own story, which is kind of hilarious. And now we backtrack and go some other way. Let's find some more conversations. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to do other conversations. Hey Miriam lookalike, let's go kick the fuck out of let's go kick the fuck out of Skullzilla. I was about to respond favorably, but then I glanced over at Rose. She was just shaking her head at me very slowly and kind of knowingly. The limitless mysteries of her wisdom know no bounds. Human sarcasm. No, you silly drinker, she's just fucking with you. Oh, probably. But let's be realistic here, the answer was probably going to be no anyway. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to drink Skull Guy's blood all by myself then. I bet it tastes really bad. Yeah. Well, later. Why do I keep forgetting that there are other conversations? Ah, well. Will backtracking never hurt anybody? And I see there's the option to be Dave. I'm going to explore the map a little more first before I do that. Still camp in space doing a little monster gazing, right? Dave's private chill time. Eldritch Horror Lobster Bargain. Bargain Seafood Buffet. Bored. Suddenly I thought my glasses shattered. That wasn't the shades. Turned out it was space itself that cracked. I listened, I heard the screams and the killing and stuff. Haven't slept well since then? I think not. Well, I guess I'm sleeping alright at the moment. Because I'm hearing a bubble talking to you, but yeah, in general, my shut-eye has been boned up the protein chute. Troll and Adley? Lewd? Maybe? Keeping myself busy with awesome projects helps a bit, I guess. Then you must want to kill the guy, even worse than me. Why don't you join me? We can fly away and fuck them up together. Well, it is a cape even if you don't fly away to clobber bad guys. Nope. Appreciate the offer, but I'm just gonna hang tight and work on my e-bubbles. E-what? E-bubbles. They're awesome. How is this not awesome? It's just some ridiculous shit I figured out how to do here. This whole place runs on memories, so I've been messing around with that. Just as long as you don't ask me how, we are cool. Turns out I don't even really need the internet for shenanigans, I can just exploit the afterlife. The fuck? Somehow Dave has figured out how to shitpost, even in a world without the internet. Even in existence without the internet. Dave is the ultimate shitposter. It's glorious. I know you're down in the dumps, kid, but that sounds like a stupid waste of time. Now come on, let's go wail on a cherub. Nah. Yes, let's. Just fucking with you? No. I mean, I think I might be supposed to kill him anyway, air quotes. That's the feeling I get, like there's all these clues about that I've kind of noticed. Remember that bullshit about the pimp being in the crib? So if I am the guy that needs to take him down, then fine, I'll do it. If and when I get hornswoggled into some big showdown with a ridiculous green space pimp or whatever he is. I heard he has a gold tooth. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know, I don't think I'm really cut out for the whole reluctant hero shtick. I'm better in comics. Like, the whole scene is so obvious and trite, I can't even tell if my reluctance is ironic or if I'm playing it straight. Yeah, the whole reluctant hero shtick gets a little tiring after a while. Reluctant before it was cool, and before I was willing. Like, I wonder if I'm being reluctant enough to cut it, or if I'm actually just being reluctant to be reluctant. How reluctant do you even have to be to do something like etc, etc? Sweet bro and hello Jeff. Turns into like meta reluctance, and then all I can think about is how fucking stupid this whole thing is. I also think about puppets sometimes, unrelated. I think I'm probably just too self-aware to be this hero for this hero bullshit, so don't even waste your time on me. Ironic self-pity. Wow. So cool. Not. Yeah, I forgot to reblog it. Oh well. Well, we know from Hussey that waste is a valid class. So it's possible that the waste of time is a valid class spec. See if there's some corner of the map I missed, and then go back and be Dave. I don't think there is. I think I have explored everything. I did love that bit with Kanaya. It's like, want to join the club? And just Rose in the background. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I've talked to everyone. Asked all of them to join. They all said no, predictably. So I think it is time to be Dave. Yeah, not even close to exploring everything. Well, yeah, but I seem to be narrow paths. Yeah, that's everything for this map. Alright, we've been going for about 40 minutes or so, so I think I'm going to just take a quick... I'm just going to cut off the video here for a minute, and so that way I can upload this into multiple parts on YouTube. So, I'm going to stop the video right now.